This is the Tie Interceptor model by Bandai. I've got the interior of the cockpit over here. This is a little video tutorial to help you if you're interested in building this and lighting it. I've lit the TIE Fighter, which is over here, and I used the same basic equipment, and only this time with the TIE Interceptor, my goal is to do it much more proficiently, to have the wires hiding, and just to do an all-around more professional job. I actually have two lights in this TIE Interceptor this time. I did not start out planning on doing the two lights, but what happened was one of these wires, you can see here the open resistor, those wires came loose from the resistor while I was working with it, and I had to solder them back together. It was a really good opportunity for me to finally get into soldering. I went out and bought this $5 solder tool, and my first soldering job actually worked. I was very happy that I didn't destroy anything, didn't melt my finger off or anything like that. So yeah, I ordered these lights from modeltrainsoftware.com. I think Evans Designs is on the website, but it's modeltrainsoftware.com. They give out all these lights, different lights, flashing lights, smaller, bigger lights for models, and they've helped me light a lot of my models so far. I would really recommend their site. Even if you can find a cheaper site anywhere else, it's not going to be much cheaper, but this website offers really great customer support. When I told them that the resistor came loose from the wires, they went ahead and sent me another light, and that's why I have two lights. So I'm going to have a very well lit cockpit, and it should be twice as good, I hope. So you can see here the two chips have been set down on the floor. They're kind of angled like a spotlight's going to be shining on the two sides of the cockpit back, and it should really light up the space well. I'm going to try to show you the hole that they're coming from. I've painted the wires black as well, so they're really well hidden in the shadows. There's a hole right above where the seat adjoins the back piece that is the back of the cockpit, and I've also I've also drilled a hole in the back of the exterior part of the cockpit piece, and you can see that the stand piece is also attached right now, and I've also drilled a pretty big hole in the front of this, which attaches in there. So there's a hole, and these holes directly line up all together, so they really kind of made this easy for you if you want to light it. You can see here I also kind of extended the hole down so the wires go straight in there. They kind of feed out the base of this little stand thing, and then I've created a notch here. The wire will come out here and it'll just kind of be hidden in this recessed area. There's a notch down at the base, and also on this little circle that is where it's going to join up. You need a notch that goes all the way down so you can run the wires through here. I've also got a notch, a little bit of a notch in the place where it joins. I've created a large, like wall cutting so that the battery can fit down in here, and it's going to be completely hidden under there. I'll use some tape to cover it. I've also got a notch in the wall over here just so that the wire will be fed through here, and it's not going to cause the base to rise up any. I'll probably I might add a little bit of glue to keep it really well down. This is going to be flush with the side of the base right here, and I've made another little notch so that the wire can come in, and that's where it's going to join this wire. And I'll solder the connections down here, and that will be the lighting. It should be really well hidden and look pretty professional. This switch should be the only thing coming out from the base, and the base should sit flush with the surface that the stand is sitting on. My materials I used Loctite super glue to get the chips down on the base really well. I kept the glue on the back side of the chips so that no glue is on top of the chips light, and you don't get kind of like a muffling of light. What is that? There should be just kind of like a direct light. It's going to be real bright, and it'll stay in place. It's a really small light. You can get them even smaller. There's nano and pico lights, and I got the chip for this one because I really want the cockpit to be well lit, and with two of them it's going to be really bright. So I'm excited about that, and I'll post some videos when I'm done, and also pictures. Again, please visit modeltrainsoftware.com if you want to light your models. They've got really good selections and great customer service. Whenever I sent out for that replacement wire, the light got here within a day or two, and I'm across the United States. So really great customer service. I really appreciate them. I'm working on a couple of models over here. The Shuttle Tidarian, that's the old one. I'm building a new one, and it's going to have synchronized flashing lights, and also the snow speeder up there is going to have the cockpit lit. So yeah, lighting your models really adds a new, fun technique to it, and it's really adds a little challenge to the model itself. And give it a few tries, and if you're like me, you'll continually get better with each new model. This again is the Tie Interceptor, and I will see you next time with a finished version of it.